everyone, welcome to my second YouTube video. Today I wanted to go over how I'm going to be glittering my tumbler that I'm making for myself. I've already prepped my cup with electrical tape around the top, and I've already scuffed it with some red Scotch-Brite. This is actually my favorite. I have tried the gray one and I'm not too much of a big fan. But after that I use alcohol. Normally you would use 91%, but with the coronavirus going on, it makes it a little difficult to find that. So I'm using 70% because that's all I can find with a cotton round. These actually aren't the greatest. They leave fuzzes behind. So I usually use an old shirt and I wipe it down, make sure that it's good. You can also use a tack cloth, but I don't have one right now. And so it is already ready to go and painted, or I've actually purchased it that way. I like that they're powder coated. I normally don't care what color. I prefer black. That's not always available. Reason I do that is because it already has the line around the top, so it's easier to tape off rather than trying to measure and gauge on a regular stainless steel tumbler. Plus I also don't have to spray etching primer and then my color. It's all pretty much taken care of. I can just scuff it and continue on to my next step if I don't have to spray it a different color. So this one started out black and it's awesome because that's the base I'm using. I do have this cool little holder for it, which is what I'll use while it dries. That actually came with my tumbler turner that I purchased off of Amazon, so I'll attach the link below in the information for you. It was about $35 and it came with a pipe, the foam, and the base to dry them on, and it works really well. Not bad for my first turner. Since then, if you saw my first video, I made a 3-turner using Rotisserie motors. So it's a little hot in here. I'm in my garage, but that's my turner. And then I use a bunch of the little mini 1-ounce measuring cups and of course popsicle sticks for my resin. I'll be doing that on my next video, which I'll actually have up on Thursday, so be on the lookout for that one for the next step of this tumbler. But we'll get right to it on this one. So first thing, I have used Mod Podge and I've used the spray adhesive. My favorite is actually the spray adhesive, so that's what I'm going to be using today. I just have the 3M Super 77 Multipurpose Adhesive, and it works really, really well. So I'm going to shake this up. I've got a box already ready for me on the side here, so I don't have to disappear. And I'll usually just look at my tumbler, make sure there aren't any fuzzies or anything, and it looks like it's good to go. And I always start with the base. And work my way up it. Just usually stay about 6 to 8 inches from it. Just make sure it's fully coated. And I am good to go. And the color that I'm going to be using today, I actually just picked up at Michael's the other day. And it's polyester glitter. I have tried a couple different glitters, and I think this one is actually going to be my favorite. So I look forward to trying that one, and it's just their teal color. And let's get. I want to make sure I get that on while it's still tacky. I know usually you still have about a 45-minute, hour and a half window. put down some regular sheets of paper, and I start off again with the bottom just to make sure I have it coated. This is just sold in the bag. It would have been really nice if it was in a container, but it's actually doing pretty good so far. And I love this color. Alright. And I love that it's not just a little bit of glitter, so I'm not consistently putting down my tumbler and having to pick up the glitter again, putting it back in a cup, and then continuing over and over. I think I can actually get the whole tumbler glittered without doing that with this bag. So definitely the more glitter you have, the easier it is to lay it. And then I just go up little by little. If I miss a spot, I make sure I get it. And I try to turn the tumbler, not my hand on the PVC, so that it's more consistent. And I also don't fumble and drop the tumbler. And depending on the color of the background on the cup and also the quality of the glitter will be if I do 1 coat or 2 coats of glitter. And we'll see. Oops, a little too much there. Regular glitter shaker would have been easier to not have to do that, but there we go. And so when I'm done, I shake off the excess and I twist a couple times just to make sure it's all off. Okay, yep. And let me take a look at that. It's actually really pretty. There's a little spot right there. Okay, let me set that there and try to pick up this extra glitter. I'm actually going to do a second coat on this. It does have a couple spots that doesn't have any. And so some people wait till the glue dries. I don't normally do that. I actually just go ahead and spray one more time and then go ahead and glitter it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And usually you can tell that you've covered it because this goes on white and then dries clear. So it's definitely very convenient. And I will continue to add my glitter. And this just makes it stand out a lot better. Makes that glitter pop for sure. Try not to get too low because since it is tacky, it'll definitely get a hold of that paper and you don't want to mess it up and have to fix a spot later. And I don't think it would have mattered if I started with the white base or the black base. I was just comfortable with it being black, so that's why I just left it that way. Almost done here. It's definitely very muggy out. Oops. pretty, like mermaidy teal. And I make sure I stop a little past the tape line just to make sure that I get a good coverage and that I don't miss a certain spot. And just trying to catch this lip here. Alright, shake off the excess. Ooh, that was a lot. Alright, after I'm done shaking off the excess, again, before the glue is dry, most people would actually wait before they do this, but I just go ahead and throw a little bit of clear on it just to keep it together so no more glitter falls off. I'm going to do that real quick. Alright, and I'll just go ahead and peel off my tape now to make sure I have a nice clean line while it dries. Alright, put that in my trash can. And there we have it. My tumbler is officially glittered, and I will let that dry for a minimum of 12 hours. I work tomorrow, so probably tomorrow night I'll go ahead and resin coat it, let that dry, and on Thursday we'll come back and I'll add my vinyl and a picture, and we'll go from there. And you guys get to see that on Thursday. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe and like below, and we'll see you next time.